Hey everybody, it's Gabe Salinas here from Window Ninjas. Have you ever had to let somebody go? That's what we're going to talk about today. Have you ever, if you're a business owner or maybe you're working for somebody, have you ever had to fire somebody? Let them go, right? Even though you knew it was the right decision, it still sucks, right? That happened to me yesterday. My sales manager came to me and told me that one of our new call center agents still wasn't cutting it, man. They just weren't getting it, right? Too many mistakes, too many missed calls, or not missed calls, missed details, too many moments where the process just wasn't clicking for them, okay? And here's the hard part about this, man. The employee of ours, I liked him. Man, I thought she was awesome. I still think she's awesome. She's a great person, you know? She didn't have a bad attitude. We wanted her to win. You know, the week before we had a conversation with her and I told her that I valued her. I saw good things in her. I told her just to go home and clear her head and come in Monday and show us that she could do the job. And we gave her the week. We coached her. We reinforced the processes. We tracked the progress. We did all these things and the results still weren't there. And so we had to make the decision of we gotta let her go. And my first thought was, man, this sucks. Because leadership is not always high fives, big goals, sales wins, and team celebrations, man. Sometimes leadership is looking at a situation you wish was different and making the decision that has to be made. Not because you're mad, not because you don't care, but because the standards matter. And that's what this lesson is about. When you teach people, track their progress, reinforce expectations, and have honest conversations, they know exactly where they stand. They may not like the outcome, but they are definitely not blindsided. And that is where a lot of businesses fail. I see that as one of the biggest problems in most businesses today, okay? Because they do not inspect the work. They do not follow up. They do not correct mistakes early. They avoid hard conversations. And then people hope that the person magically gets better. But hope is not a training system, and hope doesn't answer the phone, and hope doesn't follow a script, and hope doesn't protect the customer experience. But you know what does? Standards, training, leadership, accountability. Man, all those are like hard words for a lot of people to hear and understand, right? At Window Ninjas, our call center is not just about answering phones, okay? Our call center agents are the first impression of our company. They set the tone, they build trust, they ask the right questions, they book the jobs. They represent the brand before a technician ever shows up at their door, okay? And their role over there, that role, man, it matters. It's super important. So our standards have to matter. Any company's standards has to matter, right? Because when one person on the front line is not prepared, the customer feels it. The team feels it, the manager feels it, the business feels it, and here is the hard truth. Keeping the wrong person in the wrong seat doesn't help them. It hurts them. It hurts the team, it hurts the customer, it hurts the business. Sometimes letting somebody go is not punishment. Sometimes it's just clarity. But that clarity only works if you did the work first. Did you train them? Did you explain the standard? Did you show them what great looks like? Man, I see that missed so much in so many different businesses out there. How about inspecting their work? Did you do that? Did you give them feedback, positive or negative, right? And if you did it negatively, did you do it with, at least in some sort of positive way? Did you give that person a chance to improve? And if the answer was yes, hey, if you guys answered yes to any of that, right, then you can make the hard decision with the clear conscience, right? Because we did, right? But if the answer is no, then maybe the employee is not the one who failed. Maybe the leadership is the one who failed. Accountability is a lost skill in America, in business today, man. Everybody wants better results, but not everybody wants better standards. Everybody wants a great team, but not everybody wants to train them. Everybody wants these happy customers, man, but not everybody wants to inspect the work that creates the happy customer. That's the job, that's leadership, that's ownership. So stop hoping for better. Train for better, right? Hire for better. Coach for better. Okay? Inspect their work so the company and the employee gets better. Reward them so they get better, right? And when needed, hold the line for better. Because when your employees succeed, your customers are going to win. And when your customers win, your company wins. That's leadership, that's business, that's accountability. And America could use a lot more of it. Keep shining.